Hey there, it's Kevin with GatheringMagic.com with match number 3 with the Cryptolith Rite update with Kaladesh. This is another keepable hand. Getting very lucky with these hands. I mean, this is... unfortunately, the Quagmire comes into play tapped, so we can't get the Night Market Lookout. So it's going to set us behind a turn, but we do have Night Market Lookout, or... yeah, I still think it's Night Market Lookout over Cryptolith Rite. Actually, no. We'll go Cryptolith Rite next turn because that can actually... depends if we draw a land. I want to try to set up my... okay, now that's easy for us. It's Foul Orchard into the Night Market Lookout. So now we have both our... we only have 4 more comes into play tap lands. Well, Blooming Marshes will come into play tapped after this, but we don't need them after this point. We are golden on land. So see if it's another... wow! These Voltaic Brawlers must be the flavor of the day. This is a different person this time, but he's in for a rude awakening here with the Loam Dryad, and Cryptolith Rite I think is more powerful. No, it's not. This puts out a lot of guys. Cryptolith Rite actually can get us a life. No, it's still going to be Weapons Enthusiast. Because that just means a free Cryptolith Rite next turn. All right, so off to a really good start once again. These hands are very, very good versus the Brawler hands. We do need our Zulaport Cutthroat. We do need the Duskwatch Recruiter. And then this is pretty much ideal. Other than this, Cultivator of Blades is going to be extremely potent. At this point, I might just put the counters on the Cultivator of Blades and then swing in for lethal. Next turn, we do have a lot of action with... all right, so just going to Incendiary Flow on the Night Market Lookout. Fine. That's fine. And attacking with the Brawler and paying energy to make it a 4-3, and we go down to a 16. So that does kind of set us back a turn-ish. We do hit a land, though, so that is... once again, pretty much ideal. We'll Cryptolith Rite here. And that allows us to get the Cultivator of Blades out, or the Enthusiast and a Loam Dryad. Cultivator of Blades up to a 3-3, though. Everything attacks in for 3. Might be a better play. He is playing Incendiary Flow, though. I think that the right line of play is just to make some servos. Because we do have Westvale Abbey that is threatening next turn. So he's going to attack in. We're going to take some more damage. Going down to a 12. And the Tireless Tracker land clue, most likely, does happen. But I don't think he's going to be able to keep up with the damage that is going to happen from the Westvale Abbey, especially off of Zulaport Cutthroat. So another very, very clutch card. We can actually even cast a Loam Dryad and not lose. We don't care about the servos at this point, though. So we'll go Zulaport Cutthroat. And then we will go... we can still go Loam Dryad. We can actually go both. Or we can go Enthusiast still. Because we have 5 mana. No, we can't. No, not quite. So let's just go tap for a green, tap all of these for a black, and we'll sacrifice 5 creatures, which is going to be these 5 to transform the Westvale Abbey, and dish off a ton of Zulaport Cutthroat triggers again. Getting some really good draws. He's down to a 15. Go ahead and put out the Loam Dryad. And attacking with Ormendahl. And go up to 26, which is not what an aggro deck wants to see happening. It's a hard card to deal with for aggro. I think we're just going to get a scoop here, unless there is a way to deal with it. I'm not seeing one without any flyers. So still haven't found a chopper deck. This one is red-green. So I apologize for the lack of archetypes. We faced the opposite of this when I was testing this deck out. Facing Aetherworks Marvel deck, hence the Lost Legacy galore in the deck. So I don't even care about this. We'll just take the damage. Can he do anything? Let's see. Give this double strike. That's 10 damage. Loam Dryad can at least. Yeah, I don't need to block anything. So see if he's got an Uncaged Fury. He can't do 26 damage though, can he? Uncaged Fury plus. Nope, just cracking a clue to draw a card. And we go to 18 and then he dies on the backswing. Unless he has a way to take care of the Prince, which I highly doubt he does. No, he does not. So complete disregards are great. It's going to be business as usual. The Pariahs are great. The Cultivators, not so much. I think we just take out all the Cultivators and, again, the Loam Dryads. There was one other card that we took out last time around. Yep, the Decimator. We don't need to go for this, like, over the top. The Decimator is great versus green-white tokens, which is a thing, again. Sometimes the board gets really stalled up, and one of these cards is the key piece to getting around it. So the Fabricate 2, put it attacking for 3/3 on everything. Usually this ends up just putting out 2. I'm actually less impressed with the Cultivator as I am with other cards. I think even going up into more Decimator of the provinces might be the right route to go with the deck. So we'll have to wait and see, because it also hits nicely off the Marionette Master. As a Decimator, that's 6 mana towards it, and then all you have to pay is just basically 3 green, and then you still have all the 3 tokens, which swing in for 9 damage right there, and if anything else, like a Catacomb Sifter, it's usually lethal. So that's usually what I'm looking at instead of the Cultivator. We'll see. We'll continue to play this deck and find the right numbers, so we'll submit this. Doing very well for just an $80 deck, though. These are all cards. No myth, 1 mythic of the Ulvenwald Hydra. We still, the Verdurous, the Gearhulk. The Gearhulk would be good in this deck, as it synergizes with both the Marionette Master and the Cultivator. This is a keepable hand, no Cryptolith Rite, but it has a decent curve off the Catacomb Sifters and the Zulaport Cutthroats. Oh, I just noticed that we do not have a black source. Whoops. That was a mistake on my part. So we do need, yeah, we could just lose to base of that oversight. We have a double Catacomb Sifter if we do hit that black source. And the majority of our lands do tap for black mana. We do have the most basic forests. The Cub comes out, and we do at least have action with the Duskwatch Recruiter, so that's nice. So there's the Fiery Temper, and the Longtusk Cub will get some damage off. So basically we need to draw the black source or bust here. Loam Dryad is okay-ish, but still not a good card. We can generate the black mana off any green creature now. Like another Loam Dryad, it'll work. But we are very far behind for the moment. See if he pays to make it a 3/3. Card is pretty good too. Kind of this whole Frog in the Blender route they've got going. And a Sin Prodder, which is also going to be a pretty decent. Unfortunately, we miss with the land drop and just the too many black cards with no way to activate the black mana is going to be the death of us. So this goes in the graveyard. So yes, we'd like to play 0 damage. It will go in the graveyard. So there's a wasted activation, but the Longtusk Cub is going to get out of control, as well as the Sin Prodder. So it will basically be black source or bust next turn. The Brawler, another aggressive creature, which he can actually pay that twice now, and I have to let this go through. I don't think there's any way around it. Yeah, just too far behind, missing those black sources. If we did, it's Zulaport Cutthroat, Catacomb Sifter, Scrying, which is happening. And yeah, that's usually enough. Cryptolith Rite, nope. We will not even show it. We'll go onto the sideboard. I apologize. That probably shouldn't have been a keepable hand. So I don't think we need to do anything. We get the jump on this one, which means we could actually go Cultivators instead of Voldaren Pariahs. But Pariahs are just, actually, since he's running the Tempers, I'm actually thinking Voldaren Pariah is worse. So we'll just go the Cultivator of Blades. I'm actually going to try out this Emrakul's Evangel, see how well it works. I think this is the time. Yeah, over Loam Dryad. Loam Dryad just doesn't block in this particular matchup very well. So I think the Evangel, at least sacrificing the tokens, is actually a pretty decent strategy. So yes, we'll keep this. This is a great hand. Even though it's double Cryptolith Rite, it's going to be just the Night Market Lookout and a Cryptolith Rite, I think, is better than the Loam Dryad, because the Loam Dryad's kind of dead with the Cryptolith Rite. We have everything we need. We just need to avoid drawing into land. So pretty decent hand. Alrighty, so this is actually beautiful. We'll go Cryptolith Rite. And Night Market Lookout. Not a bad little strat. It's 2 damage per turn. He needs to kill one of them. He's going to go for the Cub again. So, yeah, we needed to avoid that. We'll go Loam Dryad. Let's actually, yeah, because we can actually just tap for whenever. And Zulaport Cutthroat. And I don't think we go the other Cryptolith Rite. I guess we could just, yeah, we will just utilize it. Out of cards, unfortunately. We can draw into one of our stronger cards, though. He needs to kill the Zulaport. Up to a healthy 23. Yeah, there's a Zulaport. Gets rid of a Collected Defiance, though. And we are going to be able to get this back. This damage back with the Night Market Lookouts. And he's not the healthiest life total either. So we're at mercy of drawing into this garbage of lands. But our opponent is down to an 11. So Master would be good to hit here. Lightning Axe on just one of the... And a Fiery Temper. Jeez, that was a very powerful interaction there. Attacks in for 3, we're down to a 21. Alright, so let's hit a card here that is not called Loam Dryad. That's the last one in our deck. He's down to a 10. And still has 4 cards in his deck. So there is an Arlinn Kord. He's going to need to create... Oh, he's going to give it haste and vigilance and pump it up. So I think we need to actually block it here. Which... Now we're in a bit of a pickle. This is how you lose the match. Keep a 2-lander. And draw into land, Loam Dryad. So, still the Master is good here if we draw into a Master. We'll take Brawler. Does it give haste too? Yep. Wow. And it pays... And we'll take the damage. We just need to draw into... Yeah, Arlinn Kord's going to be very, very good. And there's the game. So, really, really terrible draws. I kept a bad hand. And then that game was just really, 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 really unlucky with the draws. I can't think of a worse line of draws than that. The double Cryptolith Rite into land, Loam Dryad. Anyway, we'll go on to the last matchup. This is Kevin with GatheringMagic.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching Playing on a Budget. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Gathering Magic and check out our Playing on a Budget playlist, which contains every episode. Thanks again and hope to see you soon.